afternoon, YouTube. This is SJ Motorcycle Cruises, and guess what? I got a new motorcycle. As you will see in the picture here, this was at the dealership where I picked the bike up. But now what I'm going to show you is what I've done to the bike. But here she is, the 2017 Ninja 650. Isn't she pretty? Anyway, I didn't do many modifications. I just did a couple. And all the links for my mods will be down below in the description. So let's start. What did I do first? The first thing that I did was I did the seat cowl, deleting the back seat. I think it adds a better look than having a seat. I'll never ride a passenger anyway, so it's not a big deal. The second thing that I did to the bike was I added rear spools. That is so it's easier to lift up the bike onto the stand. The next thing that I did was I added the front fork sliders. And so nice and pretty they turn. Excuse my band-aid finger. Then my next step was, of course, as we all hate the lovely fenders that they put on, is I did a Fender Delete. I kept the turn signals. Excuse my hand over my license plate. But I kept the turn signals. They were original. They're not too bulky. They're not too bad. Our next step was the frame sliders. Very easy to install, didn't take much time. And a nice thing that Kawasaki did was they had the cut already there in the fairing, so you didn't have to make a cut to put your frame sliders on. The next thing we did was we added wheel graphics. I was going to go with white, or with green actually, but I ended up with white. We thought it would be a better touch since on the bike, Kawasaki only added a touch of green. So we kept with the touch of green on the fork sliders, the rear spools, and the frame sliders. And the white, since the bike is white and black, kind of set off the wheels. Better than green. A quick idea, in case you're wondering what a bike will look like with everything you do on it, take a picture of your bike prior to doing anything. Open it in some type of a paint shop or Photo Pro and do some of it. Put the color on the wheels. Add the color or whatever where you want to see if you'll like it before you spend the money and do it. The last thing we did, you can see it here, is we added the battery charger. Instead of having to take off the seat every time you got to charge the battery, makes it a lot easier just to hook up the cable to the battery and then hook it out here, pull the plug, and boom, you're charging your battery. As far as exhaust, I haven't touched the exhaust yet. Something for the future, who knows. It's not that loud, but I think it's loud enough for now. The other thing, instead of going for a tank pad, because I couldn't decide which tank pad I wanted, it's a clear, sticky, easy to get off, by the way, that you can cut, that you can get from Grots. They use it for your headlights to protect them. So it's a nice little protector, nothing fancy. Maybe if I find one I like, I will buy a tank pad. And I forgot one thing. We also added mini parabolic mirrors, which are a great help in seeing. Which Grumpy Papa Bear was so nice to put on for me. So there it is, my beautiful Kawasaki 2017 650 Ninja. If you've liked what I've done, hit the like button. I can't even talk. If you like what I've done, hit the like button and check out the links below in the description.